Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Hey traders, over the last 15 years, we've tested 64 different trading courses and we have put the most powerful systems and trading techniques that we've discovered in this brand new trading course. And for a limited time, I'm giving away free access. So go to johnsfreegift.com. That's johnsfreegift.com or click on the very first link in the description to get free access to this brand new trading course right now. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into it today. Let's have a bit of a market update today, and let's actually go through what's going on right now in the market. So let's have a quick little update on what's going on right now. So like silver and gold. Let's actually focus on the gold price here. You can see pretty much the last sort of week we've had a bit of a sideways movement, a bit of a nice up candle through here, and a bit of a down candle. But you can see it's very volatile, very unpredictable where we are right now. So trying to pick it right now would be very hard to do, only because it's so volatile where we are right now. We need to see this thing break up or break down. We need to see something from there. Now that's from a short-term perspective. If I look at this weekly chart perspective through here, we can see how we're just still going through this bit of a pullback through here on this weekly chart. So it'll be really interesting. Do we actually start to break up and out through here? And if it does, then that means we can start to see a really nice move up. I think if we do start to break up and out of this weekly chart, then we can see that we have this overall level of support and resistance through here. Okay, so we have this support. You see where gold is right now. Okay, if we break this level here, then we're probably likely to race back up towards this 1800 level. Let me go back in time. Yeah, so probably around the 1800 level if we start to break up and out on this weekly chart. So keep an eye out for that there. We are still in this weekly chart perspective. We are still getting ready down through there. But once we do start the break is probably likely to be real hard and fast. So just make sure you keep an eye for that. And as the title says, is get ready, or are you ready? Are you ready? Because if it does break, people are gonna, oh my goodness, I missed out on it. I wasn't watching. So get ready for that. Also, same thing for the silver market as well too, right? Silver's been just dropping down through here. Now, the interesting thing for silver, right, we actually had a drop down. Now, I actually think they were probably likely to get a bit of a continued down through to here to the $16 level there. But the really interesting thing about this is the fact that where we are right now is that if we hold where we are right now, and then we start to rally up and out of this, all right, so we hold and we start to rally up and out, then we're probably likely to then start to see a nice move out of this. And this hole here is probably likely to be some sort of end of trend, meaning this sort of downward movement we've had for a while. This is probably likely to be some sort of end of trend indicator. And if we break up and out through there, then we're probably likely to see a nice move up through there. So to put that into perspective of, say, an SLV, right, we can see how we're really, are we doing? Right, to put into this to perspective, we can see we have that through there. And then we have this through here, right? So if we start to break up and out of this level through here, then we're probably likely to race back up towards this sort of $18 level through here. If we start to break that level there on a short-term basis through there. Bit more of a longer term. Well, it's hard to say, isn't it? Because we have a whole bunch of area resistance up through here. Once it clears this $20 level, then man, it's gonna be pretty strong through there. There's so many lines on my chart right now, isn't there? But that's what we're looking at through there. If we start to see a nice break up and out, then we're probably likely to see that. Same for the GDX as well too, guys. We can see with the GDX, we actually did break out of this triangle pattern, have a break up, and now we're having a bit of a small pullback. So are we about to see a nice move up from here? Because we did break out, and you can see how we're finding a lot of support on this sort of trend, this sort of triangle pattern, a bit of break up and a breakdown. Are we likely to find a bit of support through level through here? And then also same for the GDXJ as well too, right? We definitely had a nice break up and out, and now we're finding a lot of support level through there. Are we about to start turning around and start to see a nice move up and out of this level to start to see a nice move, probably back up towards the $43 level? So that'd be really interesting to watch, and it'll be really interesting to see. I also want to give a bit of a shout out to one of my private clients. One of my private clients recently I actually did a 2-hour coaching session with my private clients today. And I want to shout out a guy named Thomas, one of my private clients, Thomas. He took his very first trade, and the very first trade paid for his whole tuition to his whole investment to my coaching program. And now everything is profit after that. So we walked through the trade today, a beautiful, beautiful trade. And he did so well out of it. I trade the stock market and so on and so forth. And he actually took the exact same system and applied it to one of the cryptos just recently. It's the last couple of weeks, and his very first trade, he made all his money back that he invested into my coaching. So Thomas, man, I want to say well done, congratulations. You stuck to the rules, you were patient, you waited for a really, really good trade, and as you can see, most of those trades do plan out. That's what I call a 90%er. So you did so well out of that. So I'm so proud of you for doing that. And I'm so proud of you that you did so well out of that, and you stuck to the rules, right? And as you can see, the very first trade you took paid for your whole investment. So now the rest is all profit from me. So stick to the rules and be well from that. If you'd like to get access to my coaching program, I've just opened up a few spots, and I'm giving a bit of a discount as well too right now, a bit of a sale, end of year sale. For the first 2 people only. So first 2 people only gets a 70% off to my entire coaching program. So email me at Howell, HOWELL trader @gmail.com if you want that 70% off to my coaching program. Coaching starts straight away and ends at the end of next year. You get my #1 trading system, you get the weekly coaching calls, you get the Facebook group, and so much more on there. First 2 people only get that 70% off discount. So email me right now at Howell, HOWELL trader @gmail.com, and the first 2 people get the 70% off discount to my entire coaching program. And just like Thomas, I can't promise you anything, but just like Thomas, he focused, he waited for a really good setup, and he paid for his entire coaching just from the very first aid. So well done there, Thomas. And if we start to look at the stock market too, guys, like I'm looking at the stock market here. Let me bring up, say, this one right here. I'm looking at the stock market, and I've done a bit of a projection on the actual stock market, and my projection for the stock market is as follow. So formal, is as follow. Right, so the Dow Jones, right? The Dow Jones has started to break up and out. So I actually have I did a bit of projection on this sort of level through here. I projected it up. And then, so I actually have a target of around 29.5. That's where my projection is in the markets as well. If we have a look at the S&P 500, the actual projection for this overall sort of sideways movement, the projection is actually, it's actually at 3,250. So the Dow has a lot more way to go in room. So the Dow has probably a 5.5% movement, and the S&P only has around about a 3-4% movement before it gets to its projection based on this sideways movement. So a lot more up, at least for the short term, a lot more upside to come out of that when looking at the S&P 500, and same for the Nasdaq. That's right, the Nasdaq. If I have a look at the Nasdaq as well, let's just do this from here. So I'm actually going to do the projection live right in front of you. So we have that resistance through there, right? We have this overall resistance, overall triangle pattern. If I use this point through to here, which is the start where the triangle really started, right, from there to there, I project that down. From there to there, right, I project that out from this resistance line, and then we have, look at that there, pretty much smack on that 9,000 level through there. So that's where, if I just show the value for that, we can see right now that we actually have this through here. So that's what we can see through there. So nice move up. We're probably likely to get to the $9,000 level there on the Nasdaq. So everything is looking really, really, really bullish right now on the stock market. We're having a bit of a sideways movement, but I see a nice continued upward movement from here. And then same for the S&P 500. And same for the Dow Jones as well too. So really, really, really bullish activity happening right now in the Dow Jones. And then also on the metals as well too. We're still slightly going through this very volatile pullback through here. But ultimately, I do see that we're likely to start to see some nice moves in silver and gold once we start the breakout. We want to see a breakout first. So, and even for the metals here, right? So the silver and like the GDX here, the gold mining ETF, If we hold here and we start to see something like this, up and then a break above there, once we start to see something like that, then we're probably likely to start to see a very, very, very nice move to the upside from there. So keep an eye over that. If we do start to break up and break above this level 3, we're probably likely to see a move to the upside. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, guys, for the first 2 people only, you get a 70% off my entire coaching program. Starts straight away and ends at the end of next year. You get my trading system. You get the weekly coaching calls. You get my long-term investing as well too. What I'm looking to do with silver and gold and all these other markets, and my long-term positions as well too, every single week that I talk about it. And so much more, chart reading and so much more that I do every single week with my group coaching calls, and so much more. So guys, first 2 people only, email me at howtrader@gmail.com, HOWELL trader@gmail.com. Email me if you want in on that 70% off, and then the coaching starts straight away. So go do that right now. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Guide to the Markets by the Boys trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training course for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go to that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.